All right, what's going on, everyone? This is Zen from Zen Multiverse, and I hope you're having a great day. So, we just did a reaction video to the Morbius trailer, and it looked really amazing. But the trailer was moving pretty fast, and what I want to do is to slow it down. Right, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna break down the trailer. Anytime I see something, I'm gonna really just talk about it. And if you see something that I don't see, put it in the comment section below. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, cool. Ooh, Marvel Legend. All right, Morbius. Oh, look at that teleportation. So again, this is at 0.75 slowdown speed. So we get a chance to kind of see everything going on, right? Okay. So it seems like he's bringing something, right, to the mountains, right? Whatever it might be is kind of a catalyst for this mutation that he goes through, right? The mutation, not too sure what the actual mutation is, right? But we know it has to do with bats, and that is the main ingredient, for lack of better words, here, right? Uh, she's probably looking at his back because of the degenerative disease that he has, because it's breaking down, right? It's breaking down his body. He looks super pale, um, but as we can tell, Michael Morbius, he is everyone's clapping for him, so it seems like he has like a piece, not a he's getting some kind of recognition, right? Kind of like a Nobel Peace Prize type of thing. Okay, so he's putting the blood, putting the hand up, right? Um, oh wow, see, I that's a really good picture of the bats right there. The bats are running, they're swarming around. Cool. Okay. All right, Sony. Sony is in association with Marvel. It seems like they're trying to take their place back, right? Uh, and they're learning from the MCU a little bit. But this movie seems pretty dark and gritty, but it seems really good, right? Um, hopefully they make the Midnight Knights, Knights. Yeah, I think that's what it is, or the Monster Association type team, right? Let me see if we can notice anything a little bit different here. All right. Okay, we're seeing the blood. Cool. Okay, I was able to like see this in the trailer, right? Nothing. I'm not seeing anything that I'm like, whoa, I didn't see that, right? Let me see. Tyrese is like, yeah, I was just in Fast and Furious, and I came here to see you. From the studio that brought you Venom. Honestly, I said this in the reaction video. I think this movie is going to be way better. All right, Horizon. I just saw Horizon Labs, right? And that's a very important. I think Spider-Man worked for Horizon Labs. Ooh, look at that echolocation type activity going on. Oh, oh. What was that? What was that? What was that? Hold on, team. Okay, I'm looking in the background into the writing. Term 8. Let me see. PG, 100%. I don't see anything, guys. Transcription. Poly T motive. Okay, so nothing that I could. We can see the book right here on the left hand side. It has a bat. There, he's researching the type of bat. This might be after, right? So far I don't see anything else that kind of like sticks out to me. I thought I was gonna find something, but nah. Let me know if you guys find something, because some of you are probably like, "Look right there, Zen. You don't see that?" And I'm like, "Nah." So he has super strength. He has a form of echolocation that is pretty far, right? You saw that reach. That seemed like it was like more than a mile away. The way it was like spread and extended. Okay, so for his skin can morph in a type of way where he could catch the wind, right? We see this right here, which is really cool. Oh, that's really dope. That's really dope. So it's he's flying, but he's catching the wind, right? His skin is has the ability to like catch the wind in some type of way. This is him when he's fighting it, and there's a whole bunch of like blood bags around him in that little scene right there. Anything else? Okay, he's tasting. He's like, damn, this tastes good. This tastes mad good. So it seems like he goes into that form or state when he's like overwhelmed with the hunger, right, or the thirst, and he needs it to sustain himself, right? Let me see. Oh, oh, look at that. All right, so we see Rhino on the loose. Zoo hoax fools us all, and then right next to it, it has Black Cat, friend or foe, right? Let me see. Finding the truth within told in his own words. Like, all right. So then the main actual title of the Daily Bugle is Dr. Michael Morbius apprehended for vampire murderer. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I can read the line under it. In shocking turn of events, world recommended medical genius Dr. Michael Morbius has been arrested for murder. Okay. Couple things that we see here. Black Cat, friend or foe, right? That's reference to Black Cat. And then we have Rhino on the loose. Zoo hoax fools us all, right? This is probably reference to the actual Rhino character in Marvel Comics, right? Or they're just like saying the name and then putting Zoo next to it to kind of throw us off, right? Um, but this gives us insight into Michael Morbius. So I'm not too sure if you see right behind my head right here on the right hand side for you all who's watching the video, kind of looks like a Hulk figure right around behind. I'm not too sure, but let's continue. All right, gunshot blazing. Oh, okay. So if I'm looking at Tyrese's right arm, right, for us looking, it's the left, right, but it's actually the right arm. If you flip it, he seems to have a prosthetic on his arm, right, if I'm not mistaken, and that prosthetic probably has a little bit of advanced technology, right, for him to move it. If not, it might be something else, right? If it's not a prosthetic, because the bottom half, let me see, doesn't look too prosthetic-y. I know that's not the right terminology, but it seems to have like flesh on it. But he has some kind of tech on his arm. Okay, let's see where we got here. All right, Therese, it's you again. He's holding like a bat thing, right? And this guy, okay. So when we're here, we have Sam Raimi's Spider-Man here. That isn't reflective of the Spider-Man that we see in ours, in the MCU, right? I'm saying like ours. But it seems like right here he has on a orange suit, like he just like busted out of jail, right? And then we have Vulture, which makes this super confusing now. But I have a theory about that. I'll talk about it at the end. Oh man, that teleportation reminds me of the X-Men movies when we used to have Nightcrawler. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that dodge, right? It kind of seemed like he curved into it though. Okay. Oh wow, that looks so good. Okay. One thing that's pretty cool is that Jared Leto playing Michael Morbius, he seems like he's able to morph in and out of like a full vamp kind of vampire mode, and then he could go back, right? Which is it. I think that's pretty effective in terms of him needing to always put on like the makeup and things like that, where he could switch back and forth and do all the scenes in his like vampire mode, right? Oh, that looks so cool. All right, so it seems like he has some kind of bat connection, right? Instead of Aquaman, kind of like an Aquaman thing, controlling the various things around him, fish or underwater animals around him. It seems like Michael Morbius is like the alpha, right? And he's able to command the bats. This is the joke when he makes about Venom, and he's like, "Nah, chill. It's just me and Michael Morbius." Cool. All right. So I think we kind of pointed out everything. I don't. I'm trying to see if there's any other hidden elements. I don't think so, right? Uh, Overall, again, the trailer's really good. The movie is gonna be, for me, I think it's gonna be good. Um, and I hope I'm not wrong, but it seems to be pretty good because it's focused on one character. I don't know if this movie is gonna have a villain esque, like a big villain, right? What would be really cool? And I know people are expecting to see some kind of big fight at the end. Would be really cool if there's a death-defying situation where he has to save like a whole bunch of people, and that's kind of like the final coming to the hero's journey, right? For him, it's kind of like the anti-hero's journey for him. But that there isn't a villain, a big bad villain, or like a big monster that he has to fight at the end, or something of the nature. Uh, do I want something like that? I do, but I want there to be a lot of focus on Michael Morbius, so much that we the end credits are a testament to the next to his first big villain, right? But right now, just focusing on him and the trials and tribulations of him fighting this urge, but also having the need to save people, right? And then maybe going against this big corporation or something of the nature where he has to decide how is he going to save all these people in a certain amount of time, and he has to utilize his abilities to the max in order to do that. I hope that's what we get, because I want this movie to do well. That's what I mean. Okay. And I hope in the future that we do get a crossover with him and Blade. That would be, I don't know. I could see him fighting Blade, but then them teaming up in the future, and then it's just like, just epic. But anyway, I'm gonna hop out of here. I let me know if you saw anything that I didn't see. Right. Um, yeah. So with that being said, everyone, this is Zen from Zen Multiverse saying peace, love, and prosperity. If you're enjoying the content, drop me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you all later for the next video. Later, everyone.